Howdy there, friends. How's it going? My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 19 of Let's Play Through Final Fantasy Origins, specifically Final Fantasy 1 on the PlayStation 1. In our previous episode, we parted ways, still making our way through Terra Cavern. These encounters are weighing us down a little bit, but as promised, I did spare you guys from having to backtrack with me to Cornelia so that we could not only rest up at an inn to replenish charges, but to also go ahead and restock some of our consumables in our inventory. So just so you can quickly take a gander, I do have 85 potions now. I feel a little bit better prepared for what is ahead by going ahead and having stocked up a few of these things. Did I get some more antidotes? I want to say that I did, but I can't really remember. I think I got a couple extra ones just in case, but nevertheless, I did decide that I needed the charges at the very least on my team, and the potions were really my primary focuses there. So just to quickly show you our status pages, because we did have some XP accrual, obviously, as a result of backtracking out of Terra Cavern and then running back through it to get to this door. So here is Rohit. He's not too far from level 19. Burl as well as Melvin will have a little ways to go before they will see level 19, but Tyrone is like Rohit, where he should be hitting it pretty soon, I want to say. So that is where we parted ways. Let us go ahead and continue. We were heading to this left-hand side, and I really want to say, oh Lord, of course, as we start this episode, we see a whole bunch of Pisco demons, and they're not too terrible anymore, but I don't know, they still trigger me a little bit, so don't mind me if I just have my Pavlovian response to seeing them. I'm like, oh gosh, please don't touch me and don't do any damage to me. I just healed up, I'm finally feeling good, finally sitting pretty, and we finally have enough charges to deal with their buffoonery. So, we'll try to take them out quickly before they do a whole lot more damage to us. Oh no, not Tyrone! But we should be good. They really aren't that big of a deal anymore, but since they kind of were like mini bosses for a while, seeing them kind of makes me sweat a little bit. But it was unnecessary for me to have that response because they are gone. No problemo. Bat, how dare you walk away from me? But Key is all he has to say. Same for this one. So let's hurry on westward, and hopefully these, they get to strike first. That's lame. Cockatrices, I don't think these guys are that bad. Let's just try holding on to our spell charges. I think that will be the way for us to go. I don't remember what these fellas do, but they're certainly not hitting us for that hard, so I don't know. A whole lot of shrugs going through our team, like, okay, birds, why would you even approach us and try to start anything? Oh my goodness, monsters. I just want to see what's behind the door. I'm guessing some goodies, some treasure. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and use our fire too. I don't really want anyone to get poisoned, but I will not be surprised if that's what goes down. We'll see. Oh, well, if we have a few of them that flee, then that's even better for me, because I'm not trying to play games with any of them, that's for sure. Okay, miss, poison boy, miss! Oh no! Oh, but we made it, friends. I just don't want to have to dip into my items that much if I don't have to. Now, granted, it wasn't that humongous of a deal or a time sink for me to just go back and buy the stuff that I needed. But I don't want to have to continuously do... There is nothing in here. What on earth? Just bats? Well, I'm guessing we need to talk to the bats. That's very strange. I'm not sure what the situation is there, but okay. We will hit this Noma with a whole bunch of auto attacks before he wallops us down with his own. Oh, goodness gracious. Big damage. But we are more than prepared for you, Noma, so see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Let me go ahead and heal up. Rohit has taken a little bit of a beating since we've come back together. And I will just go ahead and use my potions for this. They really are so cheap. But, you know, spells will eventually start costing a little bit more. I will say, however, for those of you who are playing along with me, and maybe this is a somewhat blind undertaking for you, I will be transparent in offering that having a warrior, while it does obviously increase your offensive capabilities, it's a little bit more expensive to upkeep. The warriors cost a lot of money. Their equipment is just, whew, it's a pretty penny to go ahead and drop on the stuff that they need. But they deal so much damage. So I feel like my team is pretty cost effective. Or it could be, but I guess I do have a lot of mages, and their spells end up eventually costing a little bit as well. So I think my team is okay. Am I just going to get into fights every 2 steps in here? I don't know, maybe the bats are all Nomas? I'm just trying to talk to them, so I'm not sure what's the situation here. But this will be our 3rd Noma in approximately 4 steps. This has got to stop. You've got to go and leave me alone. I guess we're getting decent gold though, and okay XP, so I don't need to be mad about it, but I need them to leave me alone. So key is all that one has to say. Maybe there's not anything for us to do in here other than just fight Nomas? Does this not seem like a room that should have something? There are 3 bats chilling, and okay, he just dealt 100 damage to Burl. I'm not feeling this. We might have to just get out of here. If I can, because every 3 steps I take, another Noma appears. My gosh. But we should have some levels, too. Okay, that one says key as well. I'm scared to even approach this other one. It's truly every step. Okay, I guess what I will do is I will try to talk to the other bat, and I'm just getting into fights with these constantly, and I don't want to make you guys have to see me fight like 5 more just for me to exit this room. So we'll finish up this fight together. I will try to approach that last bat, and I'm hoping and praying, let me just go ahead and heal up, that no more fights, because this is a waste of my potions. I suppose I should have memo saved before walking into this room. Who knew though, friends? Who knew that this would be a room of bamboozling? It's all good. Rabbit, it is all good in the hood. That's why we left to grab these potions, just so that we could deal with nonsense like this. Yeah, I guess this room is just full of Nomas, and there's nothing else here. I will talk to the bat on my own, and I will bring you guys back right outside the door to all of this garbage. See you in a sec. Okay, so the room of trolling is officially behind us, you guys. My goodness, what an absolute mess. But we did at least get a level on Rohit as well as Tyrone, so I will just let you guys take a quick peek at their status pages. Here's Rohit's, and here is Tyrone's. And I would venture before we even flip to Melvin and Burl's that they will be pretty close to levels 19. It looks like, yeah. Not too far. Melvin will hit it first, but that was to be expected. All right, let me heal up again, because those stupid Nomas. And yeah, I'm going to tell you guys, I did talk to the 3rd bat, and not a thing resulted from talking to all of those bats. That room was just intended to mess with you. How cruel, right? Why would the developers do that to you? Ah, it's okay. I get it, and I'll be the first to say I can appreciate a little bit of trolling once in a while, so you can't be mad about it. You just gotta laugh and shake your head. My goodness, though. Burl whooped some tail, but the rest of y'all struggling a little bit. I just don't want to get paralyzed, because that can be a deadly combination itself if all of them get paralysis off on your full team, and then they just continuously and uninterrupted get to just dish out attacks to your full party. So I don't like messing with those guys too much, but that was easy peasy. Oh Lord, why don't we, I don't know, I guess let's run this way. I want to say this is, we didn't miss a path on the other side, did we? I don't think we did, but I really don't recall this floor too well. Well, we'll figure it out. I'm just trying to strategize, because if I don't have to run in circles and constantly backtrack, even just throughout the different sections of this dungeon, that will be much better for everyone, since the encounter rate is so astronomically high. So I'm trying to think I know we didn't come over this way, but I want to say this is the path that we need to be taking. Well, we'll see. I'll head down, and there might have been one over on that eastern side that I missed, but I want to say I was thorough. Oh well, we will figure it out together, friends. We will figure it out together. And we are getting the levels we need, so I can't be too mad about it. Oh Lord, I'm afraid of bats now. I'm so triggered from that entire experience in that other room. Well, let me see what's back over. I guess we can look. Oh, there was nothing down there anyway, so only one way. Did you guys see that disrespect from that bat? He went right in front of me as I was trying to come over here. But it looks like there is just one more door, so, there might be something back on the other side. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. First things first, we've got to take out these wraiths. We will grab whatever treasure is behind this door right beside us. I really do want to hold on to my charges. I know we could get through this a little bit more quickly if I just threw out a fire too. But Rohit, he's missing out a little bit on that line or that level of spells. And I feel like we're okay with the DPS for a little bit anyway. All right, how close are Burl and Melvin? Just out of curiosity. Oh, well, Melvin will be level 19 in just a little while, so that's not... Oh, there's a blue bat and some treasure. What do you have for me? All living creatures were born to die. The seal cannot be lifted, and so the earth shall rot. Is this the vampire? So he is to blame for all of the issues going on over in Melmond. This is no place for the likes of you. Allow me to free you from your miserable mortal state. Actually, I think you are the one that is about to be freed. I have dealt with nothing but garbage since I got down here in Terror Cavern, and I'm not trying to hear any of this BS from you. Anyway, I don't recall this vampire being that big of a deal. Oh, I'm guessing he is undead, so Dia is probably the way to go. Oh Lord, let me not try to flee. I think Rohit should be able to physically attack him and it'll be okay. I love this music, by the way. It just gets me pumped every time it comes on. The boss music is great. Let's just try a Dia one just to make sure he's undead, because I'm not trying to waste like a level 4 or higher level charge if it's not even going to be effective. Okay, I'm going to throw haste on Burl just so we can make this go by as fast as humanly possible. I'm really not trying to be here all day. You mother... Figures he would go ahead and paralyze my main DPSer. And oh, Dia does work, but ooh, no, I'm not trying to hear that. We'll do a cure 2, and I will do a haste on Rohit as well. Because if Burl's gonna be, oh, okay, well, maybe I didn't even need that level of strategy, you guys. I guess maybe I'm a little overpowered. Maybe just a touch. Well, that was... wow, that was easy. Let's see what we get. A star ruby? Well, once again, some unknown source is blaring those trumpets, so I think we know that this star ruby is going to serve a purpose. Now, what that purpose is beyond me. But surely we will find out the answers to any questions that start to populate our minds and the murmurs that begin to spread between our party members and any of the folks back in town that we will talk to. Let's take a look, though, at the description for it. It says it is a huge sparkling red gem. Not a whole lot of information for us to work with here, but we'll at least continue making our way through. There is a door over here, and we'll see what's on the other side. Looks like there is a slab of some sort. Is it a pillar? What is it? I don't know, but I'm not going to hold on to my charges anymore because we did it. We took down, oh my gosh, it's a little ridiculous, but we did take down that, I guess I'll throw out a bolt too, just for funsies. We took out the vampire. Melman should be in a much better state, or at least one can hope. I don't know if defeating him will reverse the damage that was done to the town, but at least justice has been served, and he no longer will be able to mess with people, or at least talk some smack. Oh my gosh, that did nothing. So that was not the way to go. But no problem. We don't care about you Pisco demons. You're a thing of the past. I'm moving forward. My future is bright. Yours is not. So get out of my face. Let's see what's going on over here. A stone plate rests on the floor. It seems to emanate an evil force. But we can't do anything with it? Well, that's a bit peculiar. So there's really nowhere else for us to go down here, which is a bit of a shame. Well, I guess all we can really do at this point is run back to Melman so that we can, once again, rest up, get all of our charges back, and to be honest with you, I might go to Cornelia again so that I can go ahead and grab a couple more potions, because look at us, we're back down in the 40s, which is not ideal. So we will go ahead and part ways a little bit early, my friends. I will go back to I'll go back to Cornelia to do everything, and then I will bring you guys back with me at Melmond. We will visit with all of the inhabitants of that town yet again, just to update them with the good news that, hey, we took down the vampire and we have this star ruby. Does anyone know what in the heck we might need to do with it? We'll see what they have to say, and then we'll figure out where we need to go from there. But until episode number 20, everyone, take care, be good, and I, your host Rabbit, look forward to catching up with you in our upcoming episode of Let's Play Through Final Fantasy Origins. Specifically, we are undertaking Final Fantasy 1 on the PlayStation 1. I'll see you guys here in just a little bit, and we will continue the adventure.